this guy who was in the friend zone for 10 years. And how did this happen, like that you guys are now dating? Run me through how this happened.
Oh, well, okay. Essentially, we had been super good friends for about 10 years. We had so many adventures during those 10 years, but seriously, just as friends, nothing ever happened. I have a lot of male friends, and so I tend to friend zone guys very fast and very easily. And once they're friend zoned, there's like no going back. So this is actually the first time ever that I don't know what or how this happened. And it's changed. And so essentially, I had broken up with my ex about like 6 months ago. He had broken up with his ex like years ago. And I don't know. I mean, we were talking when he visited Miami. I actually told him certain things that now looking back, I believe would have like been red flags for any guy, just because I mentioned things about my ex and things like that that I wouldn't mention to a guy like try to date, and I don't know, I mentioned I had a wedding coming up, I had no one to take. He said, I'll go with you. And it was, in Albany, New York. He lives in Toronto. We ended up like having this crazy trip. I flew into Toronto. We drove to Albany. We ended up the next day going to these horse races, which was part of the wedding, going to New York City, like spontaneously the next day or that same day, Niagara Falls, like random things that just appeared. And during that trip, I suppose things started like, I don't know, speeding up. And even before then, when he was in Miami, like 2 weeks before then, I guess like we started well, we've always partied, but we've never partied and I guess danced in a certain way or looked at each other in a certain way. So I don't know what happened or what spurred it, but here we are.
So what kind of friendship did you have with this guy? Like, how did you meet him originally? And what kind of relationship as friends did you guys have before this?
So we met through mutual friends, and we met in Miami way back. Our friendship was really just like we'd play tennis, we'd go to South Beach and have like dinner and talk about our crushes or like talk about literally like other people. I don't know. I think I was in a relationship for 6 years at some point. And so there was never like that line that I could cross. I remember once feeling like maybe he liked me. And so I mentioned, I'm in a relationship, and I would always be very cold or not cold, but I'd say bye, like waving and like leaving the car really fast, things like that. I would just make sure to stay away from any like, anything.
So he gave you the vibes before that he was interested.
Slightly. I mean, I wasn't too sure, but just to be precautious, I remember like mention the relationship thing, and then I mentioned also like when I friend zone people, like there's no way out. And so I had mentioned that years ago as well, and he actually remembered.
Except for this guy.
Apparently, yeah. Then I had told him. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but I think there was mutual attraction, but we were always like in relationships and things like that, and we never thought of anything more because of the friend zone and because of all of that.
So guys, if you're stuck in the friend zone, be her +1 to a wedding and take her to do like 50 things. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that shit.
It was incredible. It was such a great time. I think that the issue is, well, not the issue, but the positive thing, when you have a friend for so long and you have such a close relationship with someone, you have a friendship for a reason. So there's already like a basis of, vibes and energies that match. And so it was actually very easy to get so comfortable and just, I don't know, let things happen.
Personally, I think that men and women can't be friends.
Oh, wow.
They can be acquaintances, right? But like they can't be friends. Do any of the ladies agree with that?
All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.